I don't want to hear none of your bullshit, bro. None of it. Shut your fucking mouth. And I'm being 100% serious with you. Because there's so many people, they just refuse. They just refuse to work out. They refuse it. And why? Oh, I wish I knew. It's let me see where I can place the camera, guys. Right over here. Perfect. Holy shit. We're lean as fuck. Just got, oh, I cannot lean on this. Just came out of the shower. Just ran 3 kilometers because I want to get more into being more fit. Not just, you know, muscles and that kind of stuff. I want to be more fit in a way where I can do everything I want. And I don't have to worry about my condition or anything in that range. But guys, essentially, let me place you guys in a better angle. But there are so many people and they just refuse to work out. Because a lot of you guys know I have a lot of pain in my neck till this day. Like, it just hurts like crazy. But there's a thing that I realized. There's no way that I'm letting this neck pain not make me fit and active. There's just no way. So what do I do? Okay, well, listen, we got pain in the neck. What exercise do we have to, you know, sort of avoid? Well, mainly squats with obviously a barbell in your neck, and also training abs a little bit when you're just like, you know, you're holding, when you're holding sort of your neck in a position where you have to constantly, you know, put it towards it. So I stopped doing those exercises. Obviously I still train abs, just lightly a bit, because obviously you want to look good. I look so good in this lighting, I'm not even gonna lie to you. But yeah, besides that, so stop doing those exercises a little bit. What do we do instead? Well, obviously we want to train the chest, we want to train the back, we want to train the shoulders and the biceps, and the legs, obviously, in a way. So how do we do that? Well, listen, we're just gonna hit the, so I thought 2 days ago, okay, so we got the neck pain, let's just train chest, right? Well, my body said otherwise. Let's not train chest, let's make sure you get an elbow injury. So we got the elbow injury, right? So then I thought, oh shit, now we literally cannot do anything. I cannot train my biceps, I cannot train my back because of the, you know, the thing I have to do that way. I cannot train chest anymore. I cannot do push-ups. I can't do nothing basically besides training legs and besides training abs, maybe a little bit light. So yeah. And then I came to a realization, wait, listen. So we got all this pain in my body. What does that really say? What does that really say about me as a person? Well, that I'm living an unhealthy life. That I'm not living, oh, I cannot leave this shit on the fucking t-shirt. I'm stupid, bro. But then I'm living an unhealthy life. An unhealthy life in a way where I just have to make sure that I maintain my whole body and not just train for muscles, but also train for longevity and train for flexibility and train for, you know, being sporty, essentially. Being very sporty in a way where I can just do anything I want, basically. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to be the big fitness guy. I also want to make sure I can actually move my body, right? Because that is essentially what the body is built for. It's built to move around and be flexible and make sure you actually, you know, acquire, why can I not fold this way? Make sure you actually acquire the right physique to where you can move the body effectively in every possible scenario. You can jump on trampolines, you can do backflips, you can run, you can cycle, you can do anything. Your body feels good, it feels healthy, and I've never felt that in my entire life. So that's why I'm training a bit more in terms of, you know, being able to be healthy, not just fit but healthy, because those are two different things, completely different actually. if you ask me. But then coming back to the main point, why I even started this video saying that you're a pussy and saying that you should just fucking train, right? Well, it's simple. I have so many excuses today of why I should not work out. Why should I not work out? Well, listen, first of all, we got the neck injury. Second of all, we got the elbow injury. Third of all, I got a business to run. Fourth of all, I don't fucking know. There's no fourth reason. And as long as there is no chronicle and dangerous reason for you not to work out, there's not a single excuse that you can come up. Oh yeah, but I gotta go to work in like 2 hours. 2 hours, huh? Do you even know what you can do in 2 hours? Because I just ran 3 kilometers in 15 minutes. So what does that really say? Well, you don't even need an hour to work out. I'm still sweating and I just showered from the workout. Right? So it just says a lot about the person, in my opinion. It doesn't say a lot about the injury that you got. It says more about your own discipline and your own self-esteem, essentially. Like, how bad do you want to work out? Well, if you don't want to, then also you're not gonna do it. You gotta have some fun towards it, but also not too much fun to the point where you're good to go with a fucking weak-ass workout. So that's that. There's just no excuse in the world that can hold me back from not being my best every single day. This t-shirt is a bit too big. I don't really like it. I love. You guys know me. I love more muscle shirts. Let me actually pull something else on. I just got these pants are new as well, as you guys saw. But I got an amazing t-shirt. Hold up. I think fashion is one of those things that a lot of people don't really mind. So, yo. Something that a lot of people don't really mind, but it's actually more important than most think. So I thought, why not be fashionable? Trying to get this button loose. You guys can already see it. It's something pink. A lot of people will say that's gay. Trust me, girls love this. Ooh, that looks good, doesn't it? Always 2 buttons loose on the top, so we can like do this and have the chain popping. Yeah. You gotta make sure we actually close this one. So we can roll it up. Oh, that doesn't really work. Okay. Doesn't really matter. Let me just roll it up like this for now. It doesn't look good at the moment, but obviously, you know, I have to put some more effort into it if I really want. I just wanted to show you guys the fit of what it really looks like being an entrepreneur in 2026 and not being gay. It's funny, bro. Like a lot of guys that I know in the space that also, you know, wanna quite be like entrepreneurs and that kind of stuff. First of all, they think pink is a gay color. Well, no, it isn't. It's a color that makes you more confident. Essentially, it's a color that showcases, you know, your ability to express your inner reflection, I guess. Don't even know what to say about that shit. But essentially, it's quite interesting. It's quite interesting because a lot of people that I know as entrepreneurs, they think, oh well, we shouldn't care about girls and that kind of stuff. Well, let me be honest with you. Isn't that quite gay in a sense? Because at the end of the day, you're still young. And you're saying, oh, I don't really care about girls and that kind of stuff. I need to focus on my business more. Well, yeah, it's true. 100%. I 100% agree with you that it's true that business is more important than girls for the long term. But is it? Because at the end of the day, I believe that as a young guy especially, that you need to make sure you actually get your social skills up. And the best way to do that is to get interactions with girls, get interactions with guys your age as well. And not just be that guy that just sits in this room all day. That's what I've done wrong for the past 2 years. And this is crazy, right? We tend to forget the reason why we're living. And the main reason, obviously, and it will always be the main reason, is because of this, right? We live for God. That's something that I'm trying to implement in my daily life every single day, trying to improve my relationship with God, my fellowship, my spirituality. But essentially, let's see. I'm trying to find a good thing to say to you guys. But essentially, if you don't walk in the light of God, you walk in darkness. And we all know that darkness is not a good thing. We don't want to be walking in darkness. Let's get a tumble out there. But we know that when we walk in darkness, that's obviously not a good thing. You know, that's what everyone knows. So we gotta find a way to walk in the light, and that light is shown by God and Jesus Christ, the only God in the world. I don't believe that there's any other religion that has so much truth to it. There isn't. Islam, it's not true. It's fake prophets, and Buddhism and stuff. It's all fake. But essentially, guys, what I wanted to say, gotta make sure you live by connections. You live by, appreciating others. You live by, this is just too big. What do you guys think? But you live by making sure that you please others in a way where it's not weird, but in a way where you actually acquire the help or something. I'm finding it hard to talk right now. I'm very tired. My legs are very tired. My legs are very tired from the workout. I think we're gonna cut. It's 10 a.m. Woke up at 7:30 this morning. I'm trying to decrease the time every single day. Yesterday, 8 a.m. Oh, fuck. Funny thing is, I have this watch on just to show you guys off. But at the end of the day, this watch, 60 euros, maybe like $70. And the time is not even correct. It's the 22nd, as you can see right over there. It's the 22nd. It's the 23rd today. So, and that's also a big realization, bro. Everyone on social media is just lying to you. That's also something I realized. I've been in the trenches for 3 years now, and I had this conversation yesterday about the fact that, if you really want to be successful, you need to have at least 3 years of full business, one locked in business. And everyone online is just lying about the false success. You see so many people, so many young guys driving cool cars and that kind of stuff. I know them all inside out. No one really has that kind of liquidity laying in their bank account. They all make one success month, like 10 or 20K from closing deals. And then, they fall off. Because I've seen it happen multiple times. I've seen it with my old mentor. I'm not going to disclose his name, but essentially he was in the space of helping others grow their coaching business. Well, he was coaching them on how to grow the coaching business, right? Coaches. And he fell off within 5 months. He was locked in on the project and he fell off. In 5 months, he made like, let's say 30, 40, 50K in the 5 months. And he fell off. Then I haven't seen him for a few months. He started a new project, made a few K, Also got into trading, then fell off. Then now no, actually before that, he got into a new project where he made close a few 30k deals. But I think he got fucked over by his business partner. He fell off, and now he's into remote closing, and he made $68,000 this month. And now he's still going, but I think he will fall off because you got to be patient, bro. You got to be fucking patient with anything related to business, and that's something that the Bible also taught me yesterday. I read that in the Bible that you got to be joyful, you got to be patient, you got to be very good with people essentially, and it's difficult to talk about, and I think I'm gonna cut it here because I'm very tired and I don't want to stay super chip. Hey guys, bicep popping. Yeah, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say about the fitness thing. Oh wow, yesterday obviously I had the injury in my thingy. I think I still have it today. Neck hurts, so what did I do? I just trained my forearms because why not? And now my forearms are very fucking sore. They still look very skinny, so we gotta train them more, but yeah. Adios. Oh, I misclicked. That's very awkward and it's very, very stupid. Adios.